this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's...
Luka Bacchio! And he's heaved it away. Mbappe, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Dahl. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Howson. Played towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out to the right. He's got away. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Barrenechea. And the finish! Rodrigo. And it's lofted through here. And that has been cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dahl. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Camavinga. Howson. Howson, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into... Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Showing good feet. And it's played forward. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Luka Bacchio. That's a delicate pass. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, just skips past it, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Howson, and he goes cross-field. And here's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, super find. On time, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's on it, can he get away? Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. In again. And that has been clubbed away. Dahl. Keeper's got good distance on that. Camavinga shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Clears it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Valverde. It's a promising position. That's tiny. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there.
Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Luca Bacchio. Out to the right. Luca Bacchio has it out wide and a real chance! Goal! Benfica! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Plays it through. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Camavinga could move up a gear here. And he's running. Mbappe! He's got it all! They are right back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Played back in, spread out to the left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Dahl. Dahl. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good. Lukebakio! Strike kept it fizzing low.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Muscular approach does pay off here. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there, it's a foul. It's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Rudiger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And that could set him on his way. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nice touch. Valverde. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Lukebakio. Goulart played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Berenachea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's just a little long.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played out wide. Ferrero. That's a good chance! Goal! Benfica! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Benfica go into the lead. Camavinga. Howson. Nice physical challenge. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Hit into the chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Howson. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Goulart. Antonio Silva attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. This might spell danger. Out to the left it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barreiro. Rudiger. Now it's Luca Bacchio! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Howson. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Luca Bacchio. Big chance! Dahl, aim forwards. Barrenechea. Camavinga. Barrenechea. Dahl. Over to the left. Dahl. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold, played over towards the opposite flank. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Dahl. Dahl shifted upfield. And it's Dahl, who played through for the wide man. Barrenechea, spread out to the left. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Alexander-Arnold. And they've got rid. Luca Bacchio, gently done. Proves too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Barrero. And here's Luca Bacchio.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Alexander-Arnold. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Howson. Goulet. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Corner given. And he's there to clear it. Nicely intercepted. It's Camavinga. Valverde. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cross into the box. Otamendi gets it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Goulet. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Barrenechea forwards and with intent. Plenty. And the shot! Camavinga. Howson. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a little undercooked. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rudiger couldn't get it clear. Barrero. Luca Bacchio. He's gone backward here. He slings it in. Can he stop it going out? Played it again. Rudiger tries to clear. Back in once more. He can get that clear. Crossed in again. Howson attempts it. And the finish! Antonio Silva makes the interception. Barrero. And the ball's come loose here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Luca Bacchio. Alexander-Arnold. A crossfield, changing the point of attack. Valverde. Rodrigo. Goulet. Araujo shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Vicious ball here. And that has been cleared. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. He's offering Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thinks one through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Araujo calmly anticipates. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get onto this? The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball looking to counter. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
A real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
universally clear. And that's a dangerous ball. Mbappe, oh, good take in a good area. In once more. Antonio Silva can get it clear. Oh, great, and he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goulart is short. Luca Bacchio absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna beg him.
Now it's Rodrigo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. He's going to be disappointed with that. Barrero. Now that's well seen too. It's a quick ball upfield. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, this is a Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior. It's a threatening ball. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! He scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. Oh, that's neat. Without complication. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Barrenechea. Crunching tackle. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they've got a throw. Howson. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. And it's played. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fran Garcia cuts it out. Araujo. Goes for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Valverde. And it's Diaz. He's got to be in here!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Benfica desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. 5 minutes left on the clock. Barrenechea. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Clipped into space. And it's Dahl. Turns and goes back. Camavinga, aim forwards. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Could be danger here. Howson, gently done. Well, they could break here. And it's Dahl. Dahl drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, looking to break at pace. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Shoots! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, more than a good watch.